TGIF. It's the weekend and time to kick it off with the Friday Frukus on Laser 101 with G Money, Super Kid, and the cut creator DJ Outkast.
Unfortunately, no Outkast today. But
no.
He's heading on a plane. He's going,
taking a flight. But
you're live.
We got a replacement, dude.
Yeah, we got a replacement.
We got another DJ.
Oh, I'm like...
Don't tell Outkast. Yeah, we're gonna replace you, Outkast. BB Bad's in the building. What's going on, BB? Hey, you didn't bring Kimbe with you today?
No, I did not.
Wow, G, come on.
You know you're gonna expect that from me, right?
Already.
You know that, right?
I'm trying to find a good filter for my live on Instagram.
Oh,
she's looking for a filter on her live on Instagram.
You can do that?
I guess so. That's what she's doing.
You can do a filter on live?
Yeah.
Why do you need a filter?
Exactly.
Well, spice things up a little bit.
To spice
things up. So what's the filter that you use?
We just go in.
We just go in raw.
Just raw.
Straight like that.
So your hair ain't purple enough to spice things up. Look at her.
I know, right?
Let me ask you a question. How long does it take you to get ready? You're going out on a date, or your girlfriends are going to take you out? Or how long does it take you to get ready?
Like an hour and a half.
Wow.
An hour and a half.
And what takes you to do the makeup? You gotta find the outfit. Like, I don't think about outfits in advance. You know, you just when it's time to go, you're like, oh crap.
Whatever you pull out the hamper. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
All right.
Then you gotta find the shoes to match, the bags to match. Jeez.
So what takes you the longest? The hair, the makeup.
The makeup. I like makeup.
The bathing.
That too, yeah.
That too.
Just take like a good 20 minutes, you know.
You have concerts and stuff while you're taking a shower.
Whole dance scenes,
She's
singing.
doing dance routines.
Yeah.
No.
It has to come and stick so long, yep.
She's TikToking in the shower.
TikToking, yep.
Speaking about dance routines, shout out to you guys were featured in a video.
Oh, yeah.
The SXM wine is called or something. Yeah, really nice.
Wine.
Thank you.
Shout out to Juvie and the guys up there in the T-Dot Toronto. They debuted that. You guys did that at 721.
Yeah, 721.
A lot of people like the song. When the song plays, they're like,
it's a nice song.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's a dope song.
But do they have like different versions for different islands or?
No.
So it's actually for us, for St.Maarten.
That wasn't happening. No, not on my show.
Oh, okay.
You do one for Trinidad? No.
Okay.
No. So they got one version, and basically like, the song was basically it was like you were doing a song, right? You wrote a song, and I was like, oh, that sounds good. Let me get on that. And then BB heard it. She's like, oh, let me get on that. And that's how it just
that's how it came together.
Metamorphed and evolved into this a 3-man project.
Yeah.
Okay. Then they're all individual artists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they came together and boom.
And that was their first time coming to St.Maarten, so it was just spontaneous, excited feel.
We're gonna do the video and da. And
so they did a song about the island before they came to the island.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Just being excited to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were here for like almost seemed like a month. Every time I kept checking their Instagram, like, y'all still here? Y'all ain't leave yet?
That's cool though.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool concept, and they did the video, and everything was.
The editing is crazy.
Yeah, there's some local stuff here, and local producers. It was good. It was all around collaboration. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to those guys. So BB, what's new?
What's new? Nothing really. This 11 p.m. curfew is new.
It's killing you
right now. No, but I'm kind of low-key happy, and I needed a little time to like reinvent myself. Not reinvent, but like get that creative juice flowing without having something else to do.
Okay. All right, I got you.
So I'm taking it as a good thing for now.
As a good thing for now.
Yeah.
Okay. So anything you come up with in your reinvented stage that you thought of?
Actually, yes. I'm working on my second mix. Remember the first time I came, I told you guys I was putting on my first one.
Right.
So I'm working on my second one, the location, all that stuff. Just coming up with different ideas to now like start pushing the music more and the DJing, for people who haven't seen me live, or see my stories, just for them to like, be more social with it as I am with my dancing and everything else,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. You get creative. You got to be creative now because everybody's... Especially with the world of TikTok now and social media, you can see what everybody else is doing. And people, I don't have TikTok, but I see some of the TikToks. I'm like,
it's crazy, right?
That's creative.
Yeah.
Like, how did you think of that?
Yeah.
People just putting their life out there now. They're like people posting their cats, making them pretend like they're talking. And
I'm like, it's
rubbing
crazy.
their
Like,
I'm like, okay.
how did you think of that? That is so creative.
Yeah. It's a different world now.
It's a different world. But today you're here to also talk about, you got a movie coming out?
I have a movie movie coming out next week.
Next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of movie? Because these days you got to make sure. You got to ask.
I know.
I
People
know,
talking
right?
about floating beds and stuff, and I'm like, what?
OnlyFans
That was
and-
yesterday's get.
Yeah.
Yes.
OnlyFans? Oh gosh, no, we ain't about that life. Okay,
So this is a new movie, or this is the movie that you was?
New movie.
Because you was in a movie before, right?
Yeah, that was Isn't It Romantic?
Isn't
That
it
was-
romantic?
That was a rom-com.
Yeah, that was at the end of the movie. You were dancing
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
red
New
hair.
York, yeah.
So in this movie, what color hair you have?
Still red. Because
Still
we
red.
shot back in 2019.
Okay, so what's the name of the movie?
So it's called In the Heights. And we shot
Oh, you're in the Heights?
In the Heights, yeah.
Oh, they're promoting this like crazy.
Because it was supposed to come out last summer, but because Corona hit,
right.
we wanted to take a chance and not have it come out in theaters. So
Uh-huh.
now finally, since we're starting to open up in New York, especially because we shot in New York, they decided to air it. So it's coming out in St.Maarten.
I wasn't planning on watching it because I'm just not into musicals. I'm sorry.
Yeah, musical movies.
I'm not into musicals, and I saw it, and the guy from Hamilton. What's the Spanish guy's name?
Lin-Manuel. Yeah.
No, but the other guy that's in Hamilton. He's the lead of In the Heights. I'm gonna tell you.
Anthony?
Yes,
Yeah.
Anthony. Yes.
There's a lot of dope actors in there and
he's
actresses.
he's talented like crazy.
This is a big one.
Okay.
So where did you guys film this? In New York, obviously.
Yeah, we shot it in New York City and Washington Heights, which is actually where I live.
That's where you live, right?
That's where I live.
You know where she lives? She lives in the
I know the bougie.
I think
No,
they-
no,
they
bougie.
know it, bougie.
Washington Heights not bougie?
Spanish
No,
people,
no, this is-
hello,
this is-
In the barrio.
You have
Yes.
the capital of the Dominican Republic, which
Right
is
there, right.
Santo Domingo
Uh-huh.
in Dominican Republic.
Right.
And this is
Washington
Washington Heights.
Heights.
Okay.
So that's where she lives.
Boricua.
So when she
Morning.
first moved to New York, she told me she was moving to Washington. I was like, well, Washington Heights.
Uh-huh.
So then when she came back, I said, I guarantee you, they all think you're Dominican. She was
Yes, they do.
See?
What they do?
like, yeah.
Yeah.
So she walks to the bodega with her rollers in her head.
Yeah.
Mira!
With her bonnet.
Her bonnet, yeah. So
And
they,
they're like, you playing with me? You speak Spanish? I'm like, no, sorry.
So you didn't catch on to the Spanish while you were there, or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
okay, so you filmed this. When was this movie filmed? Like,
2019. Summer of
2019.
2019. Yeah.
okay. And what was I going to say? Let's go back a little bit when it
Yeah.
comes to casting. How did you get casted?
Well, my agent just kind of like sent me an email,
Hold on,
and
she
they
just
were
said,
like,
I know,
My
right?
agent!
Excuse me. Excuse me, baby.
She didn't say like my manager, my
No.
friend. I knew
I
somebody.
got hooked up.
She said my agent.
Yes, it's very important to have an agent as a dancer. So my agent sent me an email and she was like, okay, there's this audition for dancers for this movie. So I'm like, okay, well, for me, this is just a regular day. You always have castings, auditions, stuff like
Right.
that. So I go in and the audition was like a whole 2-day process. I think we had to like come in the first day, and then based on the first day they cut like half the people.
Oh,
the
wow.
second day
Well,
they
that's
cut
normal
back.
with an audition. Even if you're doing an acting movie,
Right.
you got to make the second cut, or what they call a callback. You hope
Yeah,
to get a
callback,
You hope you get a
yeah,
callback, and then you go through the second one. They might tell you there's another callback, and you hope you get the third. So continue.
Listen, I was winging it because they had us doing like some partnering salsa stuff, and I was like, listen, today I am Hispanic. I am going in there pretending like I know exactly what I'm doing. Me when I never had a salsa class in my life, but I
Wow.
was like, we gonna get it on.
You never did
And then-
salsa.
Well, you
A little.
we around it, so we
Yeah, you
at
could-
least know a little something.
You can ad lib and pick up some stuff
you
and
fake it till you
fake it till you make
That's
it.
what this life is about.
Okay.
And then the second day was like more like jazz, which I grew up on doing jazz.
okay.
I have
Okay.
techniques, so.
So
Yeah,
going
like,
back a little bit. So you got the callback.
I got the call back.
You was
yeah.
nervous or whatever.
I was kind of happy. Like the vibes were not so like competitive. For me, it was more like it felt like aligned with me. I felt like I was
Okay.
Like I wasn't like, am I going to get this or
Yeah,
not? It was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, this is just a fun process. Like I'm enjoying
Okay.
it. You know.
So the
I
second
wasn't-
callback, they call you or they call your agent.
Well, they did. They call your agent, and then yes, and then the agent lets you know.
Okay.
So then after that, they were like, I didn't hear anything for like a month, and then like a month later, my agent was like, be like on standby because they're thinking about like who they're trying to book for the movie. So I'm like, wow, this is a long process. No, I'm lying to you. The audition was actually in February. I heard from my agent in March that maybe they might want to book me, and then I think by April is when she was like, okay, like you officially booked for the movie. Here's the dates of all the rehearsals, and whatever's going on.
Oh, okay.
And even then, I still had no idea like what this movie was about or like what was even really happening.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause usually you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Because they keep it under wraps because they don't want it to get out.
Yeah.
So it could be like a Tom Cruise movie. They will never tell them
Yeah.
that this is a Tom Cruise movie until the day they go to set to actually film. And they see Tom Cruise there, like, oh.
they signed the NDAs and all of that stuff.
Yeah, and then they'll say if the name of the movie is called In the Heights, they'll tell you the name of the movie is called The Boogie Down Bronx.
Something else, yeah.
It's not even the name of the movie, but they don't want it to get out.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, they do
I mean,
stuff
I'm sure
like
if
that.
I did some research, because they did say like In the Heights, but I didn't do any research. I was just like, okay, I'm happy to be here. So like, what's happening?
And then you don't know. It could just be like a B movie with no actors. It could be, it could be something, just like a regular. It could be
You don't even know if the movie would make it.
Exactly.
That's another thing.
Exactly.
Well, they kind of put those details out there. I think they did say like it was a Warner Bros. Film, but still, you just like never know.
You still never know,
You
yeah.
just never know.
Because it could also get shelved too. These movies might not even come out, or they go straight to DVD. So that's also another possibility too. Once they do it, the budget, and they see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got your second call back, and then you had to go to practice.
Yeah, not auditions, rehearsals.
Rehearsals.
Like 10-hour rehearsal days. Yeah.
And where did they do these rehearsals at?
Honestly, all over the place. Like my first rehearsal was like in Brooklyn, so I had to take like, and it was early in the morning, so I wasn't trying to take the train, so I took an Uber like all the way from
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
to Brooklyn, and then the rest of the rehearsals was in Washington Heights. So I was like, thank
you're
God,
lucky.
because I was like 5 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
Even shooting the actual movie was in Washington Heights, which makes sense. So I was like, I had to be on set at like 5 a.m. I was there like 5 minutes before call time because I'm like, I live right there.
Wow, you good. I'm going upstairs to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm going to my own bathroom.
Now, during your scenes, are you around the actors as well? Because a lot of times, people that are in the movies as extras sometimes don't even see the actors.
So you are an extra, right?
I am a featured dancer.
Oh,
featured dancer.
Yeah.
So your name in the credits.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Just like the first one. But yeah, like you get to be around all the actors, and to be honest, all of them were like pretty like just regular,
down to earth,
people,
right.
down to earth, just super chill. Like they had to come to rehearsals with us because they have to learn the same choreography we do. They need to be like in the rehearsals, like just like us, like in between us, just learning choreography. So we got to like pretty much meet everybody. And, yeah,
that's good. So so you're on set. You're enjoying craft services. How was the craft services?
Listen, they had some days
top of the line, right?
I was on set all day and I didn't get called to shoot, and I was just there eating the whole time.
Taking food home and stuff.
I gained weight that summer. I can't.
Yo, let me tell you something. If you ever on a set of a movie, especially a Warner Brothers movie, craft services is it's just
full breakfast,
it's
lunch,
nonstop food.
Yeah.
And they have people who are just their job is to make sure that table
is full.
It's full of food.
Is not missing anything. Oh, we ran out of cereal. Oh, we ran out of candy.
Yeah.
Their job is to make sure everything on that table is stocked.
Wow.
Yep.
Craft services is crazy.
Yeah, that was a fun part.
Okay.
That breakfast, especially in the morning. Wow, I'm like, I don't have to make breakfast.
I gotta make breakfast. She went down with her robe and her slippers
Get them
and
pancakes.
So where exactly were they filming? They had outside on the streets, indoors, where?
So the scenes, well, I'm in a few scenes, but the scene that we shot first was like a pool scene. So literally, like, like in New York, they have those community pools, right? Like
public pool.
Huge public pool. Like, and when you watch this movie, you're going to be like, wow, like the sun was shining, it was summertime. Let me tell you, that pool was freezing and it was raining. It was freezing and it was raining, and you will not see that in this movie. But that was definitely like a crazy process. Like we, like, you see, your body's supposed to be warm when you're doing like physical stuff. It was freezing off in that pool. And then there's like another scene where we like on the streets in front of this bodega, which is like a part of like a really important part of the movie.
Oh, really?
That you want to see, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just like a flash mob of like dancers all from New York. Mainly, most of them are like Hispanic or like come from like Latin backgrounds. I think I was like 1% that was like not speaking Spanish.
Wow.
Yeah, but.
Okay,
definitely like a crazy experience.
Okay, so you have some of the cast that's there. You have Anthony Ramos, also a New York guy. Leslie Grace is there. Let me see, Jimmy Smits also. Did you get a chance to meet Jimmy Smits? Lin-Manuel Miranda. You got to meet him?
Yeah, he's great.
Take any pictures with them?
No. I don't really.
And what about Mark Anthony?
Mark Anthony?
Maybe
he got a little feature part in there. I don't know.
They ain't tell you he was there, huh? They ain't tell you he was in the trailer behind yours. Mark Anthony's in the movie too, also. So he plays Mr. De La Vega, whoever that is, but Mark Anthony is in there. So basically, they announced it this original musical feature. Kenny Ortega directed it. No,
this is the Broadway. I think this is the Broadway you're looking at right now. So it was originally a Broadway first.
And then
they turned it into a movie, yeah.
To the big screen.
So I think it's John Chu, actually. He's a director, which is like the same person who did like Crazy Rich Asians and all of those movies like that. So, but everything is the same in terms of like music and like the script.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So now, when it comes to, because they also have a soundtrack too to this, which looks amazing, with some big serious names on the soundtrack, including Anthony Ramos himself, who can sing really, really good. If you've ever seen Hamilton. So, about how many scenes are you in? Because you haven't seen the edited version yet, have you?
No, I just been seeing the trailers. All I'm seeing is like my red hair all over the place. I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah, because that's the thing. When you do a movie, you don't know what they're gonna keep in,
exactly,
and what they're gonna take out. So you're hoping, like, okay, I hope they keep my part in. I hope they keep my part in. So, about how many scenes you think you did? When you're on different sets.
3 or 4, yeah.
Okay.
It was just such a long process of filming. In my head, I'm like, I'm in the whole movie, but then when you watch it, it's just gonna be like a good 5-10 minutes of me like
maybe not even that. Maybe not even 5-10 minutes.
So you guys started, because you said you had your but your rehearsals in April. So you started actually filming when?
Like July, I think. Okay. This was a very long process. To be honest.
So July, and then when did it wrap up?
So
I think probably like
at least for you, at least for your part.
Yeah, and for me, I think I was done within like a month.
Okay.
By August, it was done. Yeah, but I think they probably started shooting like for the dancers at least probably from June until September.
Wow.
I don't know, it was just like a long process. Yeah.
So they actually, the day one filming was June 3rd. So by the time they probably brought in the dancers and everything, they do the principal scenes first. But I'm reading about that scene you were just talking about, the
pool scene.
The Highbridge pool scene. That was in Highbridge. They had over 500 extras.
Oh yeah, they had like, besides the dancers and the actual pool, like there was like mad people just like, because it's supposed to look like summertime NYC in the Heights, everybody trying to get in the pool, they hot, so like it's just mad people like all over the place.
And they had synchronized swimming in the pool?
That was us.
That was you?
That was us. We was like, why didn't just actually hire synchronized swimmers? They had us there like trying to like do all these things
in the water.
In the water,
wow.
Okay? With my red hair. I was like, guys, I have red hair. They're like, just put on a cap. I'm like, no, but I want people to see my red hair.
So yeah, that's a lot of extras there. 500 extras there. And they did it at Highbridge Pool, which is right there in Manhattan.
A really big pool.
Yeah, really, really big. And they also have a soundtrack which is coming out. So it made its world premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival, which was going to make its premiere. So June 9th. How come you're not in New York, girl?
Honestly, I wish I could take a flight just to be there to watch the movie with all the dancers.
This Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's this Wednesday. It's premiering at the Tribeca Film Festival, which is Robert De Niro's film festival, for those who don't know. Following an advanced screening at the Los Angeles International Film Festival. That is today.
They should be there. They have a private screening for all like the cast members and stuff, but I'm here. So I mean, I could have gone back, but I have other things I have to do here, so I couldn't make it.
She got her GB bills to pay.
I have my GB bills.
She got GB bills to pay. So let me see. I go LA or GB.
But at least the dope thing is like it's here. Next week is here from June 10th. The 10th, yeah, and then it's gonna be here for the whole month. So
cool.
Everybody's gonna get a chance. Well, hopefully to go out and see it. It's a family movie, PG. So everybody can
download it.
How about you go to the theaters, go to Caribbean cinemas and watch me.
And watch you.
Says the DJ with all the music in a laptop. That is what?
I'm gonna head out.
So so basically it's gonna be on June 10th in both theaters on HBO Max.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was previously scheduled for last year, June 26th. Then it was delayed to June 18th because of COVID, yada, 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 Kiko. So anyway, they also did an advanced screening in honor of Mother's Day on May 9th. Cinema Regal Theaters and AMC Theaters did an advanced screening. Laser, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, guys. What's up? First of all, congratulations to the girl. Good. I just wanted to say, because there is a local girl from St.Maarten in the movie, I think all our bootleggers should not bootleg and actually go and watch it. Just saying. Let's support her. Let's give her some support.
Okay, I feel
All
you.
right, take care.
All right. Okay. So it's basically, see, my problem is this: if I go in the movie theater,
All the bootleggers should not bootleg.
if I go in the movie theater and watch a
right,
musical,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm like,
No, but you see, the thing is
I'm a
about
false
this
lead.
one, I'm not gonna lie. Like, usually I'm like about musicals too, but like I think the impact that this is going to have, especially being in the Caribbean, I feel like everybody could relate. Like people who left their homes to go somewhere else and start a life, like this is like a super relatable movie. So even for me, even though like I'm not Hispanic, like the story is basically about what Latin people went through moving from their original countries to Washington Heights to start a life, to provide for the kids, you know. So it's just a relatable movie for everybody, and at the same time there's dancing, there's singing to make it, you know, not so like real, but I think the story is going to be very impactful, you know.
Yeah.
it's got a rating of 99% based on 80 reviews, with an average rating of 8.5 out of 10.
That's not bad at
Wow.
all.
Yeah.
The film has a weighted average score of 82 out of 100 on 27 critics. So, yeah. All right, so I will go to the movies because it's you, Bianca.
Yeah.
You watch.
Just look for the red hair, honestly. Just
Duh.
that's it. That's all
Did you have any hand in any of the choreography, or is everything you just have to know?
No. I was just straight up a dancer. Like, this is like
You was like,
Warner
shut up, be
Bros.
quiet, and dance.
Actually, but very interesting though. Remember, I was on tour in Japan in 2017.
Yeah.
One of the girls that I was on tour with, that I'm still like super cool with, her boyfriend was actually a choreographer.
Oh.
So when I got to the first rehearsal, I was like, oh my god, like.
Oh my God, Jimmy! How you doing? Oh my God! I saw you in Japan. Konnichiwa.
Just like that, boom, and then you realize, yeah, the world is just so small. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Did you have any difficulty with some of the moves or some of the stuff that you had to learn?
No, honestly, it was just a new learning process. It was like going from like fake it till you make it to like, okay, you really gotta learn.
I have to
like,
do these
You really
steps.
gotta learn these salsa steps and everything. But it was a fun process, you know. Like you always have to be professional and just like act like you know what you're doing. But
Act like you've been there. Act like you
you've been
belong.
there,
Or
yeah.
that's my act like you belong there.
And that's it.
Okay. So did you meet any new friends, make any new contacts?
Oh yeah, for
Tons,
sure,
right?
for sure. Like I got introduced to this whole world of like Latin dancers and that whole scene, and they became some really good friends. I even like one of the guys was actually, he came in as just a dancer, and then he got casted as like Graffiti Pete.
Oh, really?
And then we just became really cool friends. So he's even somebody, he lives close to like Washington Heights too, you know. So
Okay.
it's like you just
Cool,
build a family in everything that you do,
Yeah.
you know. So
So do you have any close-up shots, any talking shots? I know you can't talk because you ain't got your SAG card.
you gonna see.
Oh, there is
Don't
some.
worry.
We got a close-up of you.
Let's see.
You're like Nina.
No, I ain't gonna talk in scenes yet. But actually, if you Google my name, Bianca Dijkhoffz, you would see
not
like
BB Bad.
no, Bianca Dijkhoffz, my actual name. Because of the first movie I was in, it says actress. So you never know. Maybe that's
So
a
you're on
sign for the
you're on
future.
IMDb.
For the future, yeah.
You go,
Okay.
girl.
For the future, maybe I might get some speaking roles. You never know.
You
Take it
go.
to the next level.
You got to get your SAG card though.
I just never thought about taking it further before,
Yeah.
you know, but not the more the opportunities present itself, I'm like, oh, like I could do this too, I could do that too, I could do that, and things just kind of lead into one another in this industry, you know, like.
But you got to go back to New York or LA to get back in your
I
feet
do,
back
but
in
you
the.
know I plan to
But
go
you
back
still
and
here?
everything,
It's June 4th.
Payassing as it's
Kembe did his post. He leaving. You ain't do your post.
But I don't need to do my. Literally, people message me on Instagram, hey, you're back in New York. I'm like, if you check my Instagram, you would clearly see like there's beaches, there's blue skies. Like I don't know how this
Could be
all
Coney
mixed
Island
up.
Beach.
So-
Could be City Island.
It's like to people I already live there, so I don't need to make a whole long post like, oh, it's been a great year in St.Maarten and I'm going back. Like everybody knows I got to go back.
You got to go
I
back.
got to go back.
Why you got to go
Because I
back?
have a lot more things to achieve.
Okay, so when are you going back? It's June 4th.
So July, I'm gonna take a trip to New York and LA.
July
just
what?
to see what's
Because I'm
going
going to write
on.
this down and make sure because Kembe ain't leave yet. I still waiting for Kembe.
Yeah,
I
did
told
you-
Kembe he had me crying for read his post. I crying reading Kembe's
Wait,
post.
he didn't make the post like he was leaving tomorrow.
Well, it sounded like that.
sounded like it. I
it's
swore.
coming. It's coming.
Then he
but
then put it's coming. I'm leaving. But he made me cry and I'm like, the boy's still here.
summertime and then we go.
You catch it. You catch it, G.
Oh my God.
He's still ringing a bell.
Okay, Juba.
Ooh, you gotta write that down and get the audio.
I got it. We.
So I know she speak French. She said we.
We going.
We going. It's all good. It's all good. So when are we going? July.
I'm not leaving with him. I just said we because we both need to leave.
Oh, okay.
But I don't have any set date yet. But the plan is, yes, New York, LA. See what's going on. See what's going on with castings, auditions, what people saying. To see for myself because everybody's like, there's not really much going on.
Oh, because of COVID.
Yeah, because of COVID. Things are opening up, but I want to be there at a time when it's like, okay, things are really picking up.
True.
Like, I don't want to go back and start paying rent to have one audition. You know, like I want to be there.
True.
Like when I know like artists are getting ready to go back on tour and you know to at least hear something. So probably by late this year, but I'm gonna take a little month trip to just see what's going on.
Okay.
Any trips planned to Atlanta? I'm just asking.
No trips planned to Atlanta.
Okay, just checking.
Do you still have your agent or no?
Yes.
You still?
Yes.
So they
still have all of us there on the roster. They're like, hey guys, you know, we didn't forget about you. It's just not much going on. Sorry. Bye.
Okay.
But I say things picking up for summer, so that's why I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just not get too comfortable here. Like, let me go take a trip and see what.
You look really comfortable. You wear dress coming here today with flip flops and thing on.
I wear the sneakers first of all.
Okay.
Don't lie to the people. Brand new white sneakers, okay?
Excuse me.
So Thursday when the movie comes here, that's going to be your first time actually seeing it as well.
Yes. So actually, I'm doing
a release party.
Premiere night, invite only premiere night on. Don't say anything, G-Money.
She did come empty-handed, Super, right?
I ain't get no invitation.
I ain't seen nothing in her hand yet, unless it's on the K-band.
Maybe,
but I ain't getting nothing yet. Maybe check with Skeleton on the K-band, no?
So yes, the invite only premiere night on the 10th, and then after that is gonna be a whole public thing. But that night we decided to make it like a big thing. So the Tourist Bureau is like sponsoring the tickets. So shout out to them.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, we just reached out to them because at first I was like, okay, I'm just gonna invite a few friends and family, you know, post on Instagram. But it was like, no, like you need to make this a thing so people really know like what they're coming out to see and like what this really means, you know.
And then we watched the movie scene and they cut all her scenes out.
None of them.
Listen, I would have said that if I wasn't in the trailer, but now I'm like, okay, I'm seeing my face all over the trailer.
They probably just use you for the trailer. Like, okay, let's put her in the trailer.
Have some faith, G-Money.
Okay,
have some
I'm just
faith.
saying.
You're going to see my red hair at least once.
At least once.
I promise everybody.
Okay, because you know there's that one shot that you're in that one scene. And let me tell you something, right?
I don't see the trailer.
When I used to do movie extras too, you make, I know they're not cutting this scene out. They can't cut this scene
funny,
out.
like if you don't know a person, you're not really looking for people in the background. You just focus on like what's happening in front, right? But it's like because you know you're looking up for somebody with red hair, it's just like then it's just so obvious. Like, oh, look at the red hair, look at the red hair, look, oh look.
Let me tell you something. When you, I did a lot of extra work, and after you do extra work, when you watch a movie, for some reason, you're always watching the extras.
Yeah, you realize so much is going on in the background.
You're watching I used to do this all the time, and you're watching them like to pretend like they're talking, pretend like they're dancing. You ever see like the movie when the extras are dancing in the background?
Yep.
You know, there's no music.
Oh, for real?
No, there's no music. You're just dancing.
Yeah,
because
just
you have to hear
pretending.
because you have to hear the actors' dialogue, so they can't play music. So,
That's true.
So they add the music afterwards, but you're just dancing by yourself and you're pretending like there's music.
In the restaurant scenes, they're eating in the background.
Exactly.
Are they actually eating food or no?
Sometimes, but they tell you not to. Just be careful with the
noise
like,
and
don't
knives.
actually eat all the food because then they're gonna have to give you more. So just pretend like you.
Oh yeah, because you might have to do different takes and everything.
Yeah,
so when you also see when you watch a movie or a TV show and you see the extras in the restaurant in the background having a conversation.
Yeah.
Literally, they're not saying nothing.
You're just moving your mouth.
You're just moving your lips.
Wow.
You just move. These are all the tricks you learn from being an extra. So they're just like, you're just moving. You're moving your hands, and you're not talking at all. You're not saying an absolute word because your voice is going to be picked up in the microphones.
Yeah, true.
So you can't. Say
and you also have to try not to make contact with the actual camera.
Do not look at the camera.
Oh my God,
because you'll be switched out fast as you can say Rumpelstiltskin. They're gonna get another extra and switch you out. Get him out of here. Next.
But the funny thing is, because this is a musical movie, like we literally had like a day when we went through like all the lyrics for the songs that we were dancing to, because we have to pretend like we're singing. But but we don't lip sync. Like, we actually had to like sing out loud, like, to make it look like we actually sing in the words, you know. So we had like a whole day when we had like the lyrics in Spanish, in English, like, this is what you're saying, this is how you have to like move your lips with this word, like.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
So not only you had to learn dancing, you had to learn lyrics and Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, think about it. That's a lot to process. That's a lot.
And perform and not watch the camera.
Wow. Okay. So when it came time for you to do all this, was it like, did you feel like you got it, or you still, I'm messing up here, I gotta get this, like, cut?
I'm kind of like nonchalant, which might not always be a good thing, but for me it works. So like, even if I wasn't like 100% sure on like choreography or like lyrics, I was just like, listen, Bianca, like, you better just go fake it till you make it, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, you just, if you show up with confidence and like professionalism, it's like anything is possible, you know? Like, but if you looking like you unsure, then it's like, nah, you gone. You know, like, you're not somebody that they could trust. But if you in rehearsals and like you serious and you look like somebody that's reliable, it's like, okay, you, like, you know, and then you just get closer and closer to the big scenes, you know, as opposed to just being somebody in the background, you know. So I feel like that's kind of been like.
And you had a nice director and everything, yeah.
It's been such a like smooth process.
So nobody cried on the set and.
Honestly, like, the pool scene, it was really I don't want to say bad, but it was like really hard for some dancers. Like, some dancers had to like leave. They couldn't do the scene because it was just like too much, like on their bodies, and they was just like, no, like, I can't be a part of this. But like, because the movie is so based on dance, like, they respected us 100%. Like, whatever we like, you know, like, they were meeting our demands. It wasn't just like, you have to do this. It was like, you know what, like, we know that you guys are like a huge part of this. Like, we are going to make sure that you feel safe, that you're not injured, like, that you, whatever you guys need, like, we're gonna try to be there for you, you know. So
do you feel it helps or hurts you with the red hair? Because sometimes, like, when you're doing movies, it's like, okay, it can help you, like, okay, that stands out, let's put her here. But then sometimes to be like, okay, that's too much of her. We're seeing too much of her, and we got to put you in the back now instead of putting you in the front.
Honestly, I used to feel like that was like, I feel like the red hair is too much, especially for film, especially for movies. I'm like, you don't want somebody to really be like that bright and stand out ish, you know. But this is the second movie I'm in with the red hair, so I'm like, you know, and I guess it makes sense to like the whole Hispanic feel. You want people that. True. Hispanic people like red hair.
And it's like, a musical, it's vibrant, it's colorful.
Yeah, it's colorful, so it makes sense. You know, it's not one of those things where they really want people to 100% blend in. Like, you know, you want to look like a dancer or a regular Hispanic person walking down the street, you know? So it kind of fits, you know? So in my head now, I'm like, I guess it works for what it works for, you know? And
so you will be going back to red?
I'm kind of battling between the purple and the red.
Why?
Because some people really like the purple. I kind of like the purple too.
Yeah, but
it's about you, what you like.
They're not
but I like the purple.
They're not directing movies. They're not putting you in music videos.
But I feel like the purple could be a little more subtle too. So maybe I could book more jobs. You never know. It's like,
but
okay,
that's your trademark.
Like,
the red is your trademark. That's your trademark.
I'm thinking about it. Thinking about what's best, you know.
Okay.
I just don't know yet. I haven't really clearly I don't even have a date when I'm going back, so it's like right now I'm just kind of flowing.
Okay, all right, well, it's all good.
I should put up a poll, red or purple. No, everybody's gonna go crazy.
So when does Suppa and I get these invitations?
After this interview.
Okay, good.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking. So when the movie comes out, which is, did they tell you an exact date they're gonna get it, or they're not?
Here on Island, June 10th is the.
So they're gonna get it the same day.
By the 11th is out.
Okay, so by the day when it premieres in the States. Okay, all right. So that's June 10th.
Same date.
Let me make sure. I'm gonna check my calendar. Make sure I'm here.
So make sure you bring out your kids because it's PG. So you know, it's a family movie.
It's Thursday. Okay.
Nice singing and dancing and stuff. You know. So yeah.
Okay, I'm there. I'm happy for you. Sounds good.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you. So next is what now for you? Besides what's next? Local event, this, that, the movie. What's after? What's next? Anything? Huh?
I don't have any plans yet right now. I'm gonna let you know, but you know I'm always onto something. So just stay on the lookout as always.
Okay.
You already did the new mix, or are you still working on that?
Nah, I'm working on getting it shot and done by the end of this month.
Okay.
You have a location already?
Yeah. Can't tell you.
Was going to say
different vibes though. The first one was just giving like the songs that I like, and now it's like I'm sticking to like genres and just just coming up with different ideas just to keep working.
What was
flowing,
what was the feedback for that?
The first one, most DJs didn't comment, but I kind of expected that. Just saying.
But where she plugging her
Just
things?
saying. But
They
I
ain't
was
got
the
an extension over there.
first DJ on the island to ever do something like that. It's kind of like what Ocean City does. You know, travel all around the place, put up his camera and film himself. I actually did have a generator. So the difference between the first one and this one I'm going to do now, I want to do it live. Because at first I didn't really know that like maybe filming yourself and not recording live was like, oh my God, like why would you do that type of thing. So now this time I'm going to challenge myself to do it live. So everybody could be like, oh, she's doing it live. So there we go, easy.
Okay.
Now the location was, I'm not going to ask you the exact, but was it on the front side or the Dutch side?
The first one I did was at Mully Bay Beach. So, you know, Dutch side represent, that's like our spot, you know, and now this one is going to be on the front side.
Okay.
So,
you know they got a lot of cases over there, right?
yeah, well, I'll be all right.
And you still got your girl, she's going to be doing the filming?
She is on a lovely vacation, so maybe not.
Who's that? Marine?
Marine.
Yes.
Okay.
But I
Marine's
have some
talented. I
other-
didn't know Marine was doing videos like that. Yeah, she's very talented.
She found something in herself and she ran with it. Yeah.
She found
very
her niche.
creative. Yeah.
Okay. So she gave up the dancing.
No.
Okay.
It's just her passion went in a different direction. You know, like dance is, she always gonna love dance, but it's like this is something that is like really hot. Like, you know, this is her thing. So, yeah.
So she's not gonna do this one for you? You have to.
Possibly not because she's
gonna be off
gone for the
island.
whole month. But the guy who actually did my drone shots in the first mix, he's probably gonna shoot my whole thing out, which I don't mind. You know, getting feedback. He's also a young up and coming videographer artist. So
would you like to
why
shout him
not?
out?
ET Visuals, ETN.
Phone
Oh,
him.
ATN, okay.
Yeah, ETN, you know him, right? Yeah.
All right.
Super creative, young. You know, I like working with people who are like on the come up, just like me. You know, so.
Right.
And don't charge much.
I don't charge much. Yeah, you know. That's
Because when they're young and up and
valuable.
coming, they can't charge full price.
But at the same time too, they are the creative ones. You know, they're the ones that's like, oh, you know, like people always do this. I want to do this the other way.
That's
you know?
how I am. I'm like, I'm tired of seeing the same
things.
shots. Like if I see one more person take a picture underneath that pair on Grand Cars, I'm going to kill them. If I just see one more picture under that pier in Grand Cars, I'm gonna scream.
Y'all heard? Okay.
All right, baby. Scratch that scene out, baby.
I'm gonna scream. Oh, you was doing it
I
underneath?
have a picture underneath that too.
I mean, most people do, but now for some reason it's just like it's like everybody.
Yeah.
You see the
It's kinda
picture of my
like a picture in
grandmother?
Times Square. It's like you can't stop people from wanting to take a picture in Times Square. It's Times Square. But I know it's just a bridge, but it's a nice bridge. The water's blue.
Yeah, but
What can I say?
But everybody's got one.
Because you are you.
Okay.
Aww.
And did you have to scout for this location, or you already knew exactly where you wanted to do it?
I knew I wanted it to be on the front side, and at first I was thinking like, oh my God, we gotta go all out. But then I was like, oh no, actually, like I have this
You have the
spot
spot.
that's just gonna be good.
I knew where you're gonna do it. Shambe Hill by the church in French Quarter.
It's a
She don't even know what
I don't
Shambe.
even know where that is.
She don't even know Shambe Hill. She's like, excuse me.
French Quarter.
French Quarter right there by the church. Shambe Hill, the church there. Right? No?
No, the
That's
top
a
of
good
the hill.
location. I think about it. I'll go watch.
Oh,
I'll go
Lord.
check it out.
And it'd be great. You playing gospel music. It'd be great. You know.
But now you're on the front side, you need 220.
The generator.
220. Oh, you didn't think about that. You didn't think about that.
That is why I came here today.
See?
Small details matter.
Small
I want to
details.
show up there with a generator like, where can I plug this?
Ain't working.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, just make sure you're pre-approved because sometimes the gendarme
Oh,
will come
yeah,
and
they
say,
shut you down.
Be like,
shut it down,
different
girlfriend.
on that
Shut it down. But that's good, though. You're staying creative. You're doing your thing. I'm proud of you. Keep doing it. Don't stop. No. How old are you now?
Can't stop, won't stop. 24.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're still good. That's good.
Got a long ways to go.
24 and creative. That's good. No, that's good. No, that's good. It's good stuff.
It's just my brain by default, to be honest.
It's all good. It's all good. And it's all good. Anyway, BB. Oh, I always want to ask you. BB bad. Understand the bad, understand the B. Where's the second B come in? What's the second B stand for?
But didn't we do this last time?
Did we?
We
I-
did, but you guys
we
made
did?
it a joke. Anyway, so BB is my nickname. Been my nickname from young.
It's got to mean
No, it
something.
doesn't have to mean anything.
Bad Bianca.
No, it just means Bianca, BB. That's just the nickname that you give to somebody that's named Bianca.
Bianca,
BB, whatever. And then Bad is my
so
initials.
everybody who's named Bianca, their nickname is BB.
I could probably guarantee 90%.
And then the other part is.
Bad is actually my initials.
your
but most
initials.
people don't know that.
Oh, see, now you didn't tell us that.
But I don't know if I necessarily created it because it was my initials or if I was
It
like,
just
yeah,
happened.
BB Bad. But then it just happened.
So what's the A?
Adriana.
Ah.
Okay.
See, it just comes together. Bam.
You all come together. You
Nice.
go, girl.
It makes sense, right?
Anyway, we have no Outkast today, so you gonna go into the mix with us?
Hell yeah.
Is this controller here? No, it's not here. Right? No, he went with it.
You want the boy to go crazy?
Like what?
Yeah.
But how's it now with the other DJs? Because when you were first coming up, I'm sure it was a little intimidating. They're like, "Who's this girl with the red hair?"
She's taking all our jobs.
She's not gonna stick to it any longer.
I used to do Greenhouse on Tuesdays. Now it's Bianca.
Are they more accepting now?
I'm not gonna lie. Since the beginning, the response from a few of them have been very
Positive.
You know, like some people wanted to take me under their wing. Some people was like just giving me certain advice.
Can be done that already.
Yes, Jesus. But people always think that they could teach.
How many
you
wings they're gonna put you under?
But I liked it, I was like, okay, like, because at first I was like, all these guys gonna be like, what is going on here? But they were just very like, okay, cool, you're doing your thing, like, it makes sense, cool, But of course I understand, like, it's a small industry here, so people are gonna be like, what's going on? But surprisingly, most of the DJs have booked me for stuff. For different places and events. So I'm like, okay, like, you can, if you can't beat it, you have to join it. You know what I'm saying? And you can't beat it because I'm already out there. So it's like, if you don't want me, somebody else is gonna want me. So
and I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been great. I can't complain.
Okay, that's good. As long as they're paying you.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That right.
If that's one thing, can you teach me? Get your money, sis.
Get your money.
Get your check. Cut the check. Well, Bianca, it's fun having you here. As always, you're a good sport to all my jokes. So I will see you Thursday. Suppa and I will see you Thursday. June 10th. The popcorn included and everything too?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Drinks and popcorn.
We did for sure. Nachos, popcorn, hot dogs, everything.
No, you overdo it.
Wow.
She said, no, you're overdoing it.
Just popcorn and a basic drink. You can't
You saw her
nachos
face.
and a hot dog and
The
all
tourist
that.
board paid for it. We got
on,
home porting. We got money now.
Come on,
The way she looked at you, she
Like,
said,
you're overdoing
you're
it.
overdoing it. Yeah. At what time?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I
You
do
don't know
not
time?
know
Okay.
what time the movie will be playing. But
We'll
probably
get the
evening because
invite.
there's not. You can't stay up until after 11. So
That's
True, that's true.
See,
True,
think
good
about that.
point.
Good point. Then. All right, Bianca. Well, it's been fun. We got to kick you out.
okay, bye.
I don't know if you got anything else to do, but
Peace.
we're gonna roll on out of here too. We got a little abbreviated Friday Frukus with BB Bad, Adriana.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know now. What do you have planned this weekend?
This weekend, actually nothing.
Nothing. Nobody. I did a lot of stuff. Closed.
Cancel.
Yeah, a lot of
postponed,
stuff is
I can't-
going on right now. To be honest, with the
With 11
nightclubs
yeah,
and
with
the
11
bars
o'clock,
and
a lot of
clubs,
things. Yeah. Like my daughter and her friends are here. They're like, what is there to do? I'm like, hey, picked the wrong weekend.
I'm getting like messages from so many tourists like, hey, I'm here, what's there to do? I'm like, honestly, just do anything before 11. That's all I can tell you. And if you want a friend set, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so basically that's what it is. Suppa, what are you doing this weekend, Suppa?
I'll say about as Bianca.
Not a day.
That's be bad. Yeah, nothing.
The celebrity cruise boat? Which boat you Which boat you on?
Whatever happens, I guess, wherever the wind blows or whatever. I might do some stuff in the yard or whatever. So
Plant some trees.
Yeah, something.
All right, just make sure they're not illegal trees.
Do some pruning.
pruning.
Yeah, man.
Plant some fruit trees.
He did.
Yes, I did. He did. It's very therapeutic. Not gonna lie.
He did. So, me, watch some movies, watch a series or something. Do some breakfast tomorrow with my daughter. I don't know. Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah.
So nothing really going on. So
Which is weird. Like usually the first Saturday of the month, it's something going on.
Everybody got their paycheck in their
Yeah.
pocket, and not really was slowing down. But I gotta say, there's a lot of people, a lot of tourists
Oh my
on
God.
the island.
That's all I'm seeing everywhere I go.
A lot of tourists on the island. I went to I was out with my daughter last night, and we stopped by a local spot. I said We Lounge, and it was kind of
Jumping.
busy. And I gotta tell you, not one person in there did I know.
Wow.
Yep.
Except DJ Speed.
The DJ.
The DJ. I didn't know nobody's face in there. It was like,
That's
wow.
a good thing.
It was like all these.
Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. Tuesday nights at Soggy Dollar, I went there this week for the
Latin
first
night?
For the
time.
Latin.
For the Latin night.
Yeah, Trevor went
Mad
too.
People. But like people I never seen in my life. I was like, are you tourists or just
Yeah.
people like
Trevor went too. Trevor said it was really nice too. He said it was really, really nice. He said it was full. So.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Anyway, we are outie.
Yes, sir.
Have a wonderful weekend, people. Anybody want to shout out, BB? Yes. You have people to shout out.
Yes.
Yes.
Shout out to you guys first of all for having me.
Uh-huh.
You're supposed to ring the bell, I think.
Oh, I don't ring the bell for myself, but I'll do it anyway.
Tourist Bureau, of course, for sponsoring my event. All my family, friends, and true supporters. You know, even the haters too. You know, I don't really focus too much.
True supporters.
Yeah, true supporters. Because there's people who just watch and they're like, oh, this is great. But there's people who like really dedicate like time to like helping you better yourself. You know, like my best friend Sahar, Kembe, like people who really just like down to, you know, they see something in you and it's like, I don't just want to support what you're doing. I want to like give you ideas and I want to like push you further. You know, so. Cool. Family, best friends, everybody already knows who they are. Yeah, everybody.
She said Kimbe already.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
checking.
She said Kimbe.
So yeah, everybody make sure you come out, watch the movie, support, be proud, have something to be proud of, you know, more to come.
Sounds like a plan. Keep it going.
Yeah.
And keep it going.
Yeah.
And keep it going.